Hi everyone, it's Charlie here from CAFM, and recently I did an article on the 6 best ways to utilize the QR code in facility management. And today what I want to do is a quick video on that article. Now I'll include the link to the article within the description of this video as well, but I'm just going to quickly fire through the different ways in which you can utilize QR codes to streamline your processes. So the first way is raising a request. So if you imagine you had this QR code somewhere within the building, what you could do is you could scan this QR code on your phone, and then this would take you straight to our guest request app, in which case it would populate the building or the site name, and then from there they could go select the ground floor, kitchen, or however we set up your structure of your building, select a job type, input the details, raise a photo and raise a request. Now you can also do this by room level, so you can have a QR code in a room and it will pre-populate the details of the room in that request. So that's the first way. Another great way is that you can do it against an asset. So if you imagine you had a QR code on an asset, you could scan that QR code, so anybody, again, they don't need logins, and it's going to pre-populate the exact location and the details of the asset so they can go and raise a request from there. Now, if you're utilizing QR codes within the apps, which will require login and permissions set up, we have the ability to scan QR codes within the mobile apps, and what this will do is it will take you straight into the detail of the asset, from where you can view any forms, photos, documents, historical jobs, but also raise a job against an asset as well if you wanted to. Another great way is completing an inspection or a checklist. So this can be the likes of plant room inspections, or it might be a general sort of weekly walk around, for example. Loads of different ways you could utilize these, maybe even a meter reading sort of as well. Now, if I just input my details quickly here, what it will do is it will take you straight to a form of which you've designed, which you've linked to that QR code, and then you can go and complete your inspection. So this is a weekly walk around, all good. You can have pass-fail questions, loads of different question types, take a photo on your phone and complete the inspection using the apps or the QR codes, sorry. Finally, we've got a permit to work. So if you've got permit to works process within your organization, what you can do is you can utilize the forms in line with your processes, and again scan that QR code when a contractor arrives on site. They can fill in a general permit to work to identify what risks and what risk assessments may be required via higher level work, for example, and then from there you can manage that process again by scanning that QR code on site. And then another couple of final nice things we have is forcing a contractor to scan a QR code prior to starting and completing a task. So this works in line with our contractor portal, which if you want more detail on that, please reach out and I can show you how that works. And finally, we can utilize it to manage and view stock and inventory. So if you hold for internal engineers, parts and inventory items, if you scan a QR code within our mobile apps, what it will do is it'll take you through and straight into the relevant storage area, and then from there you can view what inventory you have within that storage location, make adjustments if you want to, or assign those stock and inventory items to jobs as well. Now, that's a real quick fire view of the different ways you can use QR codes within the system. But if this is something you would like to have a more in-depth chat about, then please do not hesitate to reach out, and we can have a bit more of an in-depth demo where I can show you how everything works in a bit more detail.